Hello and welcome to today's edition of Catholic News Roundup. Michael Voris here, filling in for Vic Faust. First up today, a confusing document from the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops has many Catholics scratching their heads. It appears that the conference is saying Catholics should not be trying to make converts among Protestants because it's considered sheep stealing. In fact, the press release specifically says such deliberate targeting is not allowed. The information seems to fly in the face of official church teaching, which says Catholics have a clear duty and obligation to witness to the faith so that others may come to the truth. It's coming down to high-stakes drama in the debate over health care. Newly released polls show stiff opposition among the public to Obama's plan and also show that his opposition is hardening. As of now, 56% of Americans oppose the plan, and 48% say they specifically disagree with the part that says abortion funding should be coming from taxpayer dollars. Still, the White House and liberal congressional Democrats are pushing ahead with the plan while having to fight dissension even in their own ranks. Pro-life groups are saying despite the constant refusals, denials, and sidestepping over the question of abortion funding in the proposed health care legislation, Obama is still refusing to put his money where his mouth is. There's a bill sitting in the House right now that specifically says no money whatsoever can be used for abortion, and supporters of the bill are asking Obama to back it publicly if he is truly sincere about saying no money will be used for abortion. But both Obama and the Democratic House leadership refuse to support that bill or even allow it to come up for a vote, thus proving that they have all intentions of using tax money for abortion. Stay here. We'll be back in just a few seconds.
Catholic News Roundup is brought to you in part by PewSitter.com, your online Catholic newspaper for the third millennium. CatholicMediaCoalition.org, in line with the Church, online with the world. CatholicUnderground.com, the podcast about our Catholic faith and new media. And DFWCatholic.org, spreading the truth one city at a time.
Archbishop Raymond Burke, former Archbishop of St. Louis and now a high-ranking Vatican official, was in Washington, D.C. this past weekend and denounced the funeral of Senator Ted Kennedy and a host of other activities surrounding prominent Catholic politicians and their anti-Catholic stands. While not mentioning Kennedy directly by name, he did say that neither Holy Communion nor funeral rites should be administered to Catholic politicians who hold publicly anti-Catholic views. He also went on to say that politicians who have encouraged large public scandal need to repent publicly as well. And finally today, pro-lifers are gearing up for the start of a new 40 Days for Life campaign starting Wednesday, during which tens of thousands of pro-lifers across America and the world will join in the popular semi-annual marathon of prayer, fasting, abortion clinic vigil, and community activism to help save the lives of the unborn. 212 cities in 45 U.S. states, 5 Canadian provinces, and Denmark have signed on to the latest campaign, making it the largest 40 Days for Life campaign thus far. So far, listen to these numbers, so far in the previous demonstrations, more than 200,000 people have participated, at least 1,517 babies were spared from abortion, at least 17 clinic employees quit their jobs, and 3 abortion facilities closed their doors following the 40 Days for Life campaign. To become involved, we urge you to visit the main website at 40daysforlife.com. They do fantastic work. We should all be out there supporting them. I'm Michael Voris. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure and tune in tomorrow for your daily dose of Catholic News Roundup right here on RealCatholicTV.com. And be sure and check out The Vortex today, where we talk about public support for your team. That's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure and tell your friends about us. God bless.
Catholic News Roundup is brought to you in part by NewOxfordReview.org, the voice of Catholic Orthodoxy, in print and on the web. And RenewAmerica.com, expanding the influence of America's grassroots in the cause of freedom.